High school juniors, make your plans to join us on September the 19th for Junior Preview Day at Itawamba Community College. Voted the #1 community college in the state and 25th best in the country, come see what all ICC has to offer you. Learn more and register at iccms.edu/junior preview. Everyone attending Junior Preview Day will get free admission to the football game against Kahoma on Military Appreciation Night. Past and present members of the military and their families get free admission to the game and are invited to participate in a special halftime presentation. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
Ever since you got that license, you haven't stopped moving forward. Now that you're older and on the move, you need a safer place to keep your money. We get it. A student checking account frees you up with things like mobile check deposit to take care of that check from grandma without having to stop at a bank. Pay with your phone when you're out with friends. And stop worrying about ATM fees. We'll pay you back for those. Worry about your future, not your money. And know that we'll stick with you, wherever you go. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
And welcome to another edition of the ICC Hour here on Super Talk Mississippi 101.9 FM, and also a special hello to those that might be watching on Facebook right now. It is September the 17th. Time is a-flying as we're welcoming back by her own demand Madison Haley, and we're being joined by Allie Coker. I call her a different name every once in a while, so we'll make sure she wasn't going to panic. But yeah, Arlene. So we do appreciate everyone tuning in and appreciate y'all. And we've got a big event coming up tonight. The Voice, kind of ICC's take on The Voice. And Allie, you're actually going to be in it. So I'm going to let y'all kind of talk amongst yourselves about this and find out a little bit more about tonight's event.
So, they've always done Indians Got Talent, which is like our version of America's Got Talent, and they do that in the spring. And then this year, the great and wonderful Jake Hartfield added The Voice, which like Adam said is like ICC's version of The Voice that's on TV. And Allie's actually going to be participating in it tonight. So, Allie, how are you feeling? What song are you going to sing?
Well, honestly, I'm really nervous. It took a lot of praying and people talking me into it to get me to try out in the first place because I didn't want to. But I'm singing Can't Help Falling in Love by Haley Reinhart. I'm really excited. There's a lot of great people that are going to be performing tonight. The competition's going to be fierce, but I'm really excited. The judges, they're going to have their chairs ready to turn around, pressing their buttons. It's going to be just like The Voice. I can't wait to see what tonight holds, really.
Yeah, well, I think you're going to do great. But yeah, like Jake Hartfield does a great job of really trying to incorporate like the real deal into this. Sure. Like I know with Indians Got Talent, him and SGA all got together and made like actual X's, but we kind of did our own turn on it. So like if you got an X, that meant like it was a good thing and that you were going to keep going on. So it's going to be exciting to see like how they do the whole chair turning thing tonight and all that fun stuff. So y'all come out tonight if you can.
7 o'clock.
All right, something else. Just take us through the tryout process, because it wasn't just show up and sing. You had to make the cut to even get to the show, right?
Yes, so I believe they had about 20 people sign up online for the tryout, and then we had to go into the Fine Arts Auditorium. We had the SGA officer members there, and they were just basically judging us. We came in, we sang a cappella, basically about 30 seconds worth of a song, and they would kind of cut us off once they decided whether they thought we should continue on or not, and then we got an email saying if we would pass to the next level. So
you sang 30 seconds, or the first time you sang, they were like, no, just go ahead, you're in, right?
No, they were actually told, Jake said that he told them to keep a somber face no matter we were good or bad, so they were very unbiased during the whole situation.
Who are some of the other people that might be participating that you know?
Meredith Walton, actually, she was the winner last year of Indians Got Talent. I know Rossi Robinson. Let's see, who else? Jacob Irby, he's the BSU worship leader. He's performing. Taylor Hughes, she's on the soccer team here.
Okay, so pretty good. I was going to say this, Rossi being in it, it's going to be a fun show.
Oh, yeah, for sure. She'll definitely keep the show entertaining.
That's somebody we need to get on a guest one day.
Yes.
And just let her. She can talk the entire hour.
Yeah, she's hilarious.
All right, so let's just talk about the school year. How's the school year going for both of you? I know we're, 11 a month? Yeah, a month into the school year. Tess, school? Everything going, Madison? How's it?
I made a 98 on my lab test.
Really?
Yes.
I made a 90, but that's an A still.
I was so surprised. I did not think it was going to be that good. But me and Allie are in the same lab or same biology class.
It's been a really good year for me, honestly, because last year as a freshman, I had a really, really hard time like trying to figure out how to balance the social life, extracurricular activities, academics. But I've really gotten into the hang of it. I think I've kind of set limits for myself. I made myself get up in the morning to work out so that I have free time in the afternoon to study. It's been really fun. I love ICC, and I've made even more new friends this year.
Yeah, it's definitely been an adjustment for me, especially last year I came here playing softball, and this year I'm not playing softball, but I've taken that and picked up so many other things that I'm involved in, and it's just been so fun. Like the first couple weeks was obviously, I think the first couple weeks is just different for everybody. You're adjusting to your schedule, and especially the new 4-day week schedule, and being in classes a little bit longer than you might have been last year. But honestly, like I honestly like it so much more, and like having Fridays off is great. So it's been a great year so far. It's so busy, and like my life never stops, but I would not trade it for anything.
Yeah, I feel the same way. And the football games, we have 3 more home games, I believe, and the student section has been super exciting. Madison and Jake have done a very great job of getting the student section amped up, so that's been really fun.
Yeah.
The social media ambassador club that Maggie has started has been really fun. We've gotten the opportunity to just be more hands-on and get on the field, like take pictures and videos, post on social media. It's been really bustling and fun this whole time.
Yeah, I think, and especially like I've just noticed ever since Dr. Allen has been here, like ICC just gets better and better every year. Like they're always adding stuff, like, and I know this is like a small thing, but they started putting toilet paper in the dorms, like providing toilet paper and like giving tours and stuff. Like all the parents were like, "Oh, that's awesome!" Like, and it's just like the little things that make ICC so much better every year. Like how they're starting to do more stuff in the caf.
Yeah.
They've extended cafeteria and the grill hours. They've put the pool tables and the ping pong tables and the TVs and the video games and stuff in there. Like it just makes it so much better, and like makes everyone closer, and being able to like hang out more instead of just going to your dorm and only hanging out with your roommate or the people in your hall or something like that. So ICC is just a great place. I could talk about it all day.
Yeah, I feel the same way. When people ask me, like freshmen or seniors in high school, they're like, "Where should I go?" And I'm like, I'll literally like recruit for ICC.
Yes,
so don't
literally.
ask me, because I will.
Yes, I will make you come here.
It's so great. I wish it was a 4-year school.
Yes, me too. Like, and especially being a little bit further away, like I want, and because DeSoto County isn't a county that they're able to like recruit from, and I would do anything I could to get them to be able to come recruit from where I went to high school.
It's been great that we've started recruiting a little bit more in Alabama. And I think, the schools over there have been really excited that we've gotten to come.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'll tell you what, let's do this. Let's take a break. We're going to come back a little bit later in the show, talk to both of y'all a little bit more to hype up ICC, because I tell you what, you did a great job there. So we're going to be back with more of the ICC Hour right after this on Super Talk Mississippi.
You live life on your own terms. You won't be told what you can't do. And we're here to back you. From the boardroom to the big stage, Renaissance Bank supports women striving for success. Because greatness isn't held to anyone's expectations, except yours. So if anyone says you can't, prove them wrong. Rise with Renaissance, supporting women in the communities they influence every day.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs, and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom, or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion, or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton, or online davisfordsales.com.
Get a Little Caesars large, extra most bestest stuffed crust pizza, topped with pepperoni and cheese, and stuffed with over 3 feet of cheese in the crust. That's right, we stuffed cheese into the crust of the pizza with extra cheese and the most pepperoni, all at the nation's best price of just $9. Try our convenient app and Pizza Portal pickup.
Pizza, pizza.
High school juniors, make your plans to join us on September the 19th for Junior Preview Day at Itawamba Community College. Voted the #1 community college in the state and 25th best in the country, come see what all ICC has to offer you. Learn more and register at iccms.edu/junior preview. Everyone attending Junior Preview Day will get free admission to the football game against Kahoma on Military Appreciation Night. Past and present members of the military and their families get free admission to the game and are invited to participate in a special halftime presentation. Itawamba Community College, the best start here. And welcome back to the ICC Hour, being presented by Renaissance Bank, the best bank in the South. Visit renaissancebank.com. Don't forget to check out all those great student checking options they have there at Renaissance Bank. We're going to step inside the ICC Spotlight, being brought to you by our friends at the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. And we're going to talk about the PTK here at ICC. This is going to be a ongoing series we're going to do over the show because PTK is too big for one show, but a great thing here. We've got Kaylin Johnson of Fulton joining us, and then Miss Robin Lowe as well. And Robin, let's start with you. Give you the opportunity to introduce yourself and kind of just break the ice a little bit on PTK.
Hello, my name is Robin Lowe, and I am the Phi Theta Kappa Contact Advisor here at Itawamba Community College on the Fulton campus. I'm also the director of the honors program, and I am also an English teacher as well. Phi Theta Kappa was actually founded in 1918 at Stevens College in Missouri. Actually, we just celebrated 100 years of PTK last year in Kansas City. Fortunately for us here in Mississippi, headquarters is now located in Jackson, so we are an international honor society, but we do have headquarters very close to home. But Phi Theta Kappa is the honor society for the two-year college. So it's basically for all your technical junior community colleges throughout the United States and, of course, in other countries too as well. For us, we are Upsilon Sigma chapter here in Fulton, and then we have another chapter that's Tupelo and Belden, and that is the Beta Tau Sigma chapter as well.
Awesome. And Kaylin, tell us about yourself. You're from Fulton, so you're homegrown, and then talk to us a little bit about its PTK as well.
Right now I am the PTK chapter president for our chapter, not the Tupelo, but so far it's been a really great experience. I've made so many new friends, people I had seen around campus, but I didn't know them, and they're really my best friends now. I've gotten to travel, we've gotten involved in projects that are like our Honors in Action project. I've been, like I said, traveling all the way across to San Diego, California. Had a lot of fun there, and I got to go by myself.
That's awesome.
It was a new experience for me because I don't really travel a whole lot. So PTK has really allowed me to come out of my comfort zone, and I was not used to that at all before now.
And that's kind of a cool thing because, you know, high school you do get some opportunities like that, but you don't get to go to San Diego, like that, but it has helped you grow as a person.
Yes, I would say that. I was really kind of an introverted kind of person in high school and before that especially. And I assumed that I was going to come to ICC and nobody was going to know who I was. No one was going to ask me anything. I was just going to have my little friend group from high school because I went to Fulton and a lot of them came with me. But then it just started with PTK. As soon as I found out about this, I was thinking, what is this? How can I get in it? And then once I got in it, I thought, oh, it's just some honors thing that you could just put on a resume. You don't do anything. But then I found out from Miss Lowe from Honors Forum that you get so involved in so many projects. And I have never done anything like this before. And then being president, it was unreal because I'd never had that big of a leadership role in some sort of organization before. And like I said, it has really helped me grow as a person and as a leader, and I'm a lot more outspoken now. I'm not the most outspoken, but I'm a lot more outspoken.
There you go.
But I just have had a lot of fun with it, and I've learned a lot from how to be a proper leader. You know, you can be a leader, but then there's a difference between a leader and a proper leader, and PTK has really allowed me to grow as a leader, and I'm so thankful for that, and to Ms. Lowe and to all the advisors. And without PTK, I don't think I would be who I am right now.
That's an awesome testimony because I hear that a lot from students that basically didn't know what PTK was or how to be a part of it, and it's is something really big and really special. So, Robin, real quick, just kind of tell us about how the requirements to become a member of the PTK and how they can do that.
Okay. To be invited to Phi Theta Kappa, students must complete 12 academic hours from the community college. Whether you're full-time, part-time, dual credit, 1-year certificate, we accept everyone. Just please be advised that if you do take dual enrollment classes and your high school uses say another college that's not a community college, then or ICC basically, then we cannot count those hours until you complete 12 hours here at ICC. You need to earn a 3.5 cumulative GPA. So even if you don't get it your first semester here, you still have plenty of chances to do that. And we're doing something a little bit differently now since we have so many different types of classes and so many opportunities for students to take a variety of classes, whether it's an 8-week, 4-week online, whatever that might be. We are basically doing membership drives year round, pretty much. So what happens is when students are eligible, it pops up on your My Tribe homepage. So when students log into My Tribe, it will say kind of in the middle, center, kind of right-hand side, it will say Phi Theta Kappa wants you. And it will ask you to choose your chapter because we want to make sure you join the right chapter, whether you want to join Tupelo or whether you want to join Fulton. So we want to make sure that the students are placed where they want to be. And then once you choose a chapter, then the contact advisor at Tupelo, Ms. Bowers, and I get reports. And then that way we know who to send invitations to. So we do everything via email, so you always want to check your email. So we do those, and then of course Phi Theta Kappa will send an email as well asking you to join and how to join because we do everything online these days. And then we have orientation sessions in the fall and the spring to talk about PTK, what the opportunities are scholarship wise, things like being an officer like Kaylin and our other 15 officers that we have. And then they just need to pay their membership fee. It is a one-time membership fee of $110, and that covers our international, local, and regional dues. And I know a lot of people think, well, $110, that's a lot of money, but the return on investment,
the return on investment is priceless.
Is huge, huge, absolutely.
All right, Kaylin. All right, so first tell me why you joined PTK, and then tell me why others should join PTK.
Okay, I joined PTK to really, because I had heard a little bit about the leadership qualities of it, and I knew it would look good on the resume, and I knew it was an honor society. And so, of course, I wanted to be involved in, the honor society among community colleges. But as I got more involved, and really Miss Lowe and Miss McCormick, the two advisors, influenced me the most to be in it. And I knew I wanted to be in it, but I didn't know for sure if I wanted to be an officer. But then I spoke to Miss Lowe and then Miss McCormick, and they had so much confidence in me that I kind of lacked a little bit. It made me want to be in it because I knew I had two people, and plus Mr. Humphreys, the three advisors. I had people that wanted me to be in it, and that's what's really drove me to be in it. And then I found out even more about they do projects, they make a difference in their community, in their college, and a difference in students' lives. And I knew I needed something else because I want to be an eye doctor, optometrist. So I knew I needed more leadership qualities, and that I didn't have. I had never had an opportunity to do that. And looking at PTK and what it provides you, I knew that it was going to be that next step I needed to take to get to my career and to further my education even, and to be a competitive person in getting scholarships at where I want to go to university, and whenever I go to optometry school, it'll make me look like I'm even more of a leader that they need in the school, and just be a better doctor. And people need to join because it is, like she said, it was $110, but the reward from it is priceless. It is honestly priceless because you learn things about leadership and service and scholarship and fellowship, the four PTK hallmarks. Yes, hallmarks. Couldn't think of the word. But you learn those things, and they're not just temporary characteristics that you're going to learn about. I mean, you carry that through your entire life. So this one small part of your life in community college, it resonates with you for the rest of your life. I know it will. I mean, I haven't, gotten there yet, but I know it will. I know I'm going to remember my best times in my life were with my PTK officers and the members and my advisors, and that's the best reason. I mean, it's honestly been life-changing.
And just to speak on that, everybody that I've talked to that has gone on from ICC echoes these very exact things that you talk about that have been part of the PTK. Let's talk about some of the benefits of being in the PTK, both at ICC, which you've talked greatly about that, but then there's a lot that you can carry with you from PTK at ICC on to continue your education.
Absolutely. Well, of course, being an officer is a great opportunity. We have actually started something new we did this past spring, and it was Kaylin and this current group of officers that we started this with. In February, we have an interest meeting for anyone who's in Phi Theta Kappa who would like to be an officer. If you're running for president or the regional officer position, which we have held for several years in a row now with our region, Mississippi, Louisiana, then students are required to have 2 letters of recommendation from a faculty member or staff member here on campus, and they have to have an academic resume. If students want to be a vice president, we pretty much, if you want to be involved, we're going to find a position for you, because if you're passionate about it and you want to really develop yourself as a person, we're going to make that happen for you. We do honors and action projects, which I think we're going to talk about in a later series, and college project. We try to do anything on campus that our administration wants us to do, whether it be paint faces at a tailgate or help out at preview day, anything that we can on campus to help ICC. That is what we do. Of course, the big benefit for Phi Theta Kappa is the scholarships. That's why a lot of people do join. But we have, PTK does, or actually gives out over $96 million in scholarships.
Wow.
You have to apply for those.
Hold on, say that number one more time.
$96 million in scholarships.
Wow.
Exactly. And you have to apply for those. They have a spring and a fall application, and they're actually now open year-round. So there's multiple scholarships in each semester, but one application will apply you for all of those, which makes it very, very easy. Actually, we have an internal deadline right now for the fall scholarship. These are for sophomores who are eligible. It is October 4th for that. That's where your All Mississippi academic team comes from. We have the Heights Scholarship, the Gust White, several different things there. I know Kaylin applied for the Get to College Corps. It's strictly a Mississippi scholarship.
Right.
And they will be taught, those who get chosen, I think they're choosing about 20 Mississippi students out of all the 15 community colleges for PTK, and they will train them on filling out FAFSA, because a lot of people don't come to college because they don't know how to fill out those forms.
Yes.
And they feel like that the younger students can make others feel more ease with asking for help. So they will get a $5,000 scholarship, and they're just tasked for working, I think, 10 hours a week with helping the financial aid office here and within our 5-county community, our ICC community here, help them do that, and that's going to create more jobs and bring more people to college and to a better education as well. So there's so many. I could go on and on.
Yes.
About that. That's just a little bit.
That's the reason why we're going to have multiple
we're going to have
interviews,
multiple, right?
And as we're speaking of that, we will have a PTK playlist on our Itawamba Community College YouTube page. So if you have any questions of this or want to keep up with it in the future, you can do so there. All right, so one question I always ask everybody, and now Robin will let you go first and give you time to think about it. What does ICC mean to you?
ICC is my home. I grew up on the Tupelo campus. My mother taught business technology for 33 years. My stepfather was a director of adult and continuing education. Where the new building stands in Tupelo, that old building that was there, I ran those halls as a child. I taught school in my pretend classrooms while my mother was working, because she was a single mom raising my sister and me. And so it has always been my home. I attended school here. I'm so thankful to ICC that I get to come here every day.
Yes,
I get to be a college student every day of my life. And this is really, it's really great. So it is my family, and I love it more than anything. And what a great place to be. Why would you want to be anywhere else as a student but here? Because it really helped me grow as a student. I wasn't ready to go straight to my university, but ICC helped me get to that point because I was very involved. I did Indian delegation, and I was in the chamber choir, and I did chieftain and the mirror. I was very, very involved, and I loved every minute of it. So I always encourage students to come here because it is the best, and the best do start here.
All right, Kaylin, and you're one of the best. So,
Yes.
So what does ICC mean to you?
ICC is for sure where I belong. I am a first generation college student, and so I knew nothing about college. I didn't know how to apply for it. I didn't know, the FAFSA. I didn't originally know any of that. And I've grown up here my entire life in Fulton, so I have always known that ICC has been here. And I had originally not planned to come, but I am absolutely so blessed and glad that I chose to come here, because I don't see why anybody would not come to ICC or community college first, because I like Miss Lowe said, she wasn't ready. I was not ready, and still don't feel like I'm ready sometimes. But
Don't let her kid you. She's pretty fantastic. So.
To go to a four-year university, especially if it's far off, because I've never been away from home. But that's the thing. ICC is where I live. It is my home. I've always been here, and it has taught me so much and helped me grow more as a leader, like I said, and come out of my comfort zone. I've done things, I've been more involved than I could have ever imagined, because like I said earlier, I thought that I was going to go to college and be a nobody and just get by. But ICC, everyone welcomes you in. Everyone wants you to be here. Everyone wants you to be involved, and everyone wants you to grow as a person. Especially, I've known Miss Lowe and Miss McCormick. I love them both so much because they are some of the only teachers that I've ever had that have had so much confidence in me to do well, and even with many other instructors, that it makes me want to do better. It gives me even more motivation to do better because they have confidence in me, and ICC has confidence in me, and I just feel like ICC is where I belong.
Well, I don't think you can get two better testimonies about what ICC truly is there. That hit a home run. Ladies, I appreciate you guys, you ladies, taking a day, taking some time out of your day to talk to us, and I look forward to talking to y'all in the future. Great. And you've been listening to Robin Lowe, Kaylin Johnson here on the ICC Hour, presented by Renaissance Bank. We're going to take you to a break and be back with more right after this on the ICC Hour.
Student involvement is a top priority here at Itawamba Community College.
If you want to be involved with student government, then the Student Government Association is the place for you.
If you have a stellar GPA, then Phi Theta Kappa is for you.
If you're interested in the diverse culture of our campus population, then the Diversity Club is for you.
If you're interested in leadership and service, then Indian Delegation is for you.
If you're majoring in computer programming or computer networking, then CPNA, the Computer Programming Networking Association, is for you.
If you're interested in good conversations and free lunch on Thursdays, then the Wesley Foundation is for you.
Our health science programs also have specific organizations for those majors.
Student Activities is excited to bring you new opportunities here at the ICC Tupelo campus.
Whatever your passion may be, we have a place for you.
This video is brought to you by Phi Theta Kappa, Beta Chi Sigma, Tupelo campus.
The newly formed Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi wants to make sure you are receiving the best orthopedic care possible. Our staff of 7 experienced, board-certified surgeons specialize in a specific area of the body and can treat you with the newest and latest technology available to fast-track your road to recovery. Call us for same-day appointments at 662-377-BONE and come see us at Gloucester Creek Village in Tupelo. At the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our specialty is you.
At Renaissance Bank, we understand your company deserves individualized attention that will support your company's goals. Whether you're looking to finance or lease equipment, we offer flexible options to help you secure capital for your assets. Whether you're a transportation company looking to expand your fleet a telecommunications company upgrading your capabilities, or anything in between, we can help you. We offer finance agreements or capital leases, tax leases, and tract leases, as well as tax-free financing for municipalities and 501c3s. We've been providing financial services to businesses like yours for over a century. So let us show you how Renaissance Bank's equipment financing and leasing can benefit your company. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
My burger goes best with mustard.
Ketchup and mustard.
Grass-fed beef. No, corn-fed. On the grill.
Now, flat top.
Iceberg lettuce. Nah, arugula. Jalapeno.
No way. Avocado, dude.
Medium rare. Gotta be well done. Brioche.
Sesame seeds.
American cheese.
Cheddar.
Can I have a turkey burger? What? Turkey's for Thanksgiving, man. I like my burger with the Coke.
I'll agree to that. Strictly with the Coke.
Only with the Coke.
Coke and a burger. Come on.
All right.
That's where you get the flavor.
High school juniors, make your plans to join us on September the 19th for Junior Preview Day at Itawamba Community College. Voted the #1 community college in the state and 25th best in the country, come see what all ICC has to offer you. Learn more and register at iccms.edu/junior preview. Everyone attending Junior Preview Day will get free admission to the football game against Kahoma on Military Appreciation Night. Past and present members of the military and their families get free admission to the game and are invited to participate in a special halftime presentation. Itawamba Community College, the best start here. And welcome back to the ICC Hour being presented by Renaissance Bank. Renaissance Bank, understanding you, renaissancebank.com. Now we're going to talk to the Director of Financial Aid, Mr. Terry Bland. Financial aid, the topics that we can discuss there, but we've got a few we're going to touch on today. And financial aid is something that's always very important to families to be able to continue that education. But Terry, before we get started, let's just introduce yourself, how long you've been at ICC, how long you've been part of the financial aid department, and just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. Like you said, my name is Terry Bland. I'm the Director of Financial Aid. I've been at ICC this time since 2015. I worked here before previously in 2011 and then went over to Northwest Community College. But came back.
You wised up. And came back.
Wised up and came home. I came home. That's the way I look at it.
I got you. All right, so financial aid, FAFSA, state aid,
right.
MTAG,
right?
Everything involved. We've been talking to PTK, and we talk about how vast and how just expansive it is.
Right.
Financial aid is the same way.
Right.
And you guys, some dates have been changed that could help really ease the pain and anxiety that goes with filling out financial aids. Let's start talking about FAFSA.
Right. The FAFSA changed a couple of years ago to used to you had to wait until January the 1st and you started filing taxes in order for you to fill out the FAFSA. Now the government has moved that back to October 1st, and they moved the taxes that are required back 2 years.
Okay.
So you should have everything that you need to start filing the FAFSA for next fall now.
Okay.
It will open October 1st at FAFSA.gov, and the FAFSA is the main application that's required for all financial aid. So whether it's state aid or county aid or any other type of aid, you have to file your FAFSA first in order to know what you're going to qualify for under any of those realms.
Right. It's kind of like building blocks.
Right.
You got to have that firm central foundation, and FAFSA's it. So
FAFSA first.
Before you can go to step B, you got to go step A, and FAFSA is step A. Now, a lot of people hear FAFSA, and as we talked about a while ago, just hit the stress button to start with.
Right.
Now, this October the 1st date, it's going to help with that a little bit. So if people can go ahead, now it doesn't mean you have to October the 1st, but that's just when it opens.
Right. It opens October the 1st.
So, but if you can get a jump on that, that will help. Because there's a lot of backlogs in what you guys do.
Right.
Talk about that.
Traditionally, everybody waits until July or August, and then they roll in here and they're trying to get everything done within a 2-week period, and that's not possible.
Right.
We work all summer long in the financial aid office, and the majority of the summer we're answering phones and answering questions about FAFSA. But it never fails. We always have those people who are traditionally procrastinators that wait until the week before school starts and think they can get the entire FAFSA process done. What we really want to stress is that it opens October 1, and you can start that application process now. And it is just that, it's an application. There are other things that go along with it before we know officially what you're eligible for. So if you're selected for verification and have to turn in paperwork, or there could be any number of file errors that happen between our system and the Department of Education. So I mean, it can get very complicated. So you want to start as early as possible so that when you're done in May, your summer is free and clear and you don't have to worry about FAFSA.
Yeah, and that's something too that a lot of people may not be thinking about in this situation. It does take a lot, and there's a lot of I's to dot, T's to cross.
Exactly.
And there could be easily frustrations with the financial aid department. But a lot of times it's not you guys. It's just the simple fact that it's due process.
Right.
So by getting a jump on this, because not only is it FAFSA, but it's also state aid that you can start applying for now.
Exactly. The state aid application also opens October 1. They moved it to coincide with the FAFSA.
Real quick before we continue, give those two sites where people can go to those.
FAFSA can be applied for at fafsa.gov, and that's free application for federal student aid if you Google it. If you get to any site where it's asking you to pay, that's the wrong site. Go back to fafsa.gov, fafsa.gov. As far as the state aid application, once you finish the FAFSA, there will be a link on the confirmation page that will pull that information you keyed into your FAFSA over into your state aid application. So, and then if you're going straight to the website, it's msfinancialaid.org.
All right, so key things to know there. Of course, you can visit iccms.edu for more information on that as well. Now, these are annual applications.
They are.
So you got to do it each year.
Every year.
Now that they're open in October, once you file it in October and like, man, this is so easy. I don't have to worry about it because everybody else is procrastinating. I'm not. You can mark it on your calendar and know to do it again the next year.
Right.
All right. Well, talking about that, there's also unique things you're going to do with FAFSA as well, going into the high schools, for what you're going to call FAFSA completion days.
Right.
Tell us a little bit more about that.
Every year we participate, or we have partnered with Get to College out of the Woodward Hines Educational Foundation to hold FAFSA completion days in our local high schools. So we actually partner with the high school guidance counselor and go out and set up a day where we are filling out FAFSAs with the students and parents in the high school. It makes it easier to get with us going to the parents instead of them having to come to the financial aid office.
Right.
We can do that as well, but all of October and November we will be in the local high schools.
All right, and what do they need to have? What do they need to be thinking about when they come to these events?
Right. Main thing is the parent and the student, if they're both attending the event, bring your 2018 tax information with you, which includes W-2s and your 1040s, and the rest of the information you should know. It'll be your social security numbers, driver's license numbers, those types of things. So most of it will be stuff you have with you every day.
Okay, and that's for not just these events, but anytime you want to do financial aid.
Right.
Those are the type of information you need to have handy to help make that process easier.
Correct.
All right, so again, they can check with their counselors on these dates.
Right. Check with your high school guidance counselor at your school and ask when ICC is coming to help with filing FAFSAs for the high school complete or for the FAFSA completion day.
And this is important because this is something unique and really helps out these families. So just why is ICC doing this?
Well, it was a statewide initiative.
Okay.
So the state of Mississippi has put out an initiative that Get to College really championed, and then we were one of the first community colleges to partner with Get to College on it. So the FAFSA is such a complicated process, and most people are just like look at it as a hurdle or an obstacle.
Yeah.
And we want to be able to remove those obstacles and get students the funding that they need to get to college.
Right. Now, I'll speak on personal terms with this because I'm getting back into school myself. And I'm not going to mention the school I'm going through, but it is online. But that's a headache, man.
It is.
Because I'm having to apply for student loans, and other things that they have, but I don't have anybody helping me.
Right.
So I may be over there with y'all here pretty soon.
Come see us.
But no, but just knowing that somebody is there to help when you have a question.
Right.
That has to give parents, students a great peace of mind.
Well, there are so many scenarios that just sitting down at the FAFSA, you may not know, based on your specific situation, exactly what to mark in the FAFSA. And, if you mark the wrong thing, that could cause delays and create a whole bunch of other paperwork that you have to submit. So it does make it easier if you have somebody we look at it every day. So we know, if you tell me your situation, I can tell you how to file the FAFSA.
Awesome. I'll be in touch soon then, probably. Okay, so you talk about looking at it every day.
Right.
You have a lot of great people that work in the financial aid department. Because I'm going to say this. Not only are they great people, but you have to have a lot of patience.
You do.
Because it's nothing against anybody,
right.
But it can be very frustrating for parents, students, guardians, anybody coming in, that when you just can't figure out or you just don't understand why this is not working,
right.
A lot of times they take those frustrations out on the other person on the other side of the line. So let's just talk about the individuals in your department who work in this, and just, they're a lot better than I am, because I couldn't deal with those situations.
Right. Well, I have Candace Thomas, who's my associate director, who works out of the Fulton office. Mandy Moore, who also is out of Fulton, and Nita Spencer out of the Fulton office. And they handle various aspects of the processing at Fulton. Candace mainly handles scholarships and county aid. Mandy deals a lot with VA and state aid. And then Nita pretty much is our jack of all trades.
Yes.
She sees just about everybody that comes into the office.
She gets calls from me often, just because of my work studies or people that come ask me questions.
Right.
I know Nita's my go-to. So.
Right. And if she doesn't know the answer, she will find one of us who do.
Yes, she's always been great.
Then in our Tupelo office, we have Tony Lee, who is my data tech guy, and he handles a lot of the FAFSA completion days for me. And then we have Nema Bailey, who does verification, and Myra Bowens, who is our front-end person or frontline person at Tupelo.
And Myra, that's my girl.
Yeah.
When she moved to Tupelo, it was a sad day for me, because she kept me in line.
Right.
So if next time you talk to Myra, tell her I'm still good and good over here in Fulton, even though I'm without her now. So all right. So if somebody wants to go to the campus, they're available here and in Tupelo, or how does that work?
Yes, we have an office at Tupelo and Fulton. We both handle the same cases or the same student files. So you really can just go to whatever. If you're on the Tupelo campus and need to talk to financial aid, you can go to that office.
Okay, where is that office?
It's in the Student Services building on the Tupelo campus, and then we're also in Student Services on the Fulton campus.
Okay, and of course, if you can't find somebody on those campuses, we'll be more than happy to connect you there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, again, this is a question I always ask, and people hear this and they're like, "Oh, here we go."
Right.
But no. This is a question I always ask, because ICC is a very special place, special to me as a former student, now employee. I know special to you as well. What does ICC mean to you?
Well, it's like I said earlier, ICC to me is home. I went to ICC as a student, fresh out of high school. I went to Nettleton High School and Morville High School, and ICC was just the next step for me. There was no thought that I would go anywhere but ICC. So I can walk down any of these streets and remember when I was a student at ICC and classes that I had in some of the buildings here, and it's home.
And again, this is my favorite part of the show, or each interview, because everybody has a different and unique answer, but it all comes back to that family, that home, just that great feeling of comfort when you are part of the ICC family. So,
absolutely.
Well, Terry, I appreciate you taking time out of your day. I know your time is very valuable when you're out of the office, so I do appreciate you taking time out of that again. Those websites, FAFSA.gov, and the other one was msfinancialaid.org.
Correct.
And then, of course, if you have any questions, you can go to iccms.edu for more information there on financial aid. But we do, again, encourage you, start getting your stuff ready. October the 1st, which will be here before we know it, is when you can start applying for those.
Absolutely.
Well, Terry, thank you for taking time out of your day to talk to us, and we'll be back with more of the ICC Hour presented by Renaissance Bank right after this on Super Talk Mississippi.
Zelle is the new way to move money, and it's already included inside your Renaissance Bank mobile app. No additional downloads, no additional signups. Whether you're paying a friend back for pizza or chipping in for gas, Zelle lets you send money quickly to almost anyone in your contacts. Here's how it works. Open the Renaissance app, log in, and tap the blue button with the white plus sign on it and select Zelle. Choose Send, Request, or Split. Pick who you want to exchange money with, either from your contacts or by entering a phone number or email. Choose the account you want to pay with and select an amount. Review and confirm. To stay organized, you can even include a short description of what each payment is for. That's it. Your money is on the move. Most payments take place in just minutes. No need to download another app. It all happens inside here. Balance the bill, split the check, and pay your way with Zelle. To learn more about Zelle, visit RenaissanceBank.com or download the Renaissance Bank mobile app to start using Zelle today. Renaissance Bank. Understanding you. Member FDIC.
Get a Little Caesars large, extra most bestest stuffed crust pizza, topped with pepperoni and cheese, and stuffed with over 3 feet of cheese in the crust. That's right, we stuffed cheese into the crust of the pizza with extra cheese and the most pepperoni, all at the nation's best price of just $9. Try our convenient app and Pizza Portal pickup.
Pizza, pizza.
The newly formed Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi wants to make sure you are receiving the best orthopedic care possible. Our staff of 7 experienced, board-certified surgeons specialize in a specific area of the body and can treat you with the newest and latest technology available to fast-track your road to recovery. Call us for same-day appointments at 662-377-BONE and come see us at Gloucester Creek Village in Tupelo. At the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our specialty is you.
Car Hop Classic for just $2.99 is the perfect 1-2 punch of flavor and value.
Time that!
You need a trainer to help you eat the burger?
Hey, stay out of this.
Don't get in my head, man. There's barely room for me in there.
Hurry in and try quarter-pound double cheeseburger or 6-inch Philly plus tots for $2.99.
My mom never let me eat this much cookie dough.
What would she say if she saw you eating this big scoop cookie dough blast?
I don't know. I ask her.
Don't tell your father.
Oh, naughty, naughty.
Hurry in and scoop up our new cookie dough treats. Try order ahead to get happy hour anytime.
High school juniors, make your plans to join us on September the 19th for Junior Preview Day at Itawamba Community College. Voted the #1 community college in the state and 25th best in the country, come see what all ICC has to offer you. Learn more and register at iccms.edu/Junior Preview. Everyone attending Junior Preview Day will get free admission to the football game against Coahoma on Military Appreciation Night. Past and present members of the military and their families get free admission to the game and are invited to participate in a special halftime presentation. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
Day 4, you're getting Conference Keeper of the Week. Just talk about what that means to you.
It's really exciting, and I'm really honored to get it, but I honestly wouldn't be here without my teammates and my backline helping me out, making the saves, and being there for me and stuff like that.
Coach, a big honor this week with Anna West getting Conference Keeper of the Week. Just talk about her performance last week that led to this honor.
Yeah, so she's been doing great for us as a freshman goalkeeper, coming in and really solidifying that spot as a goalkeeper for us. You know, sometimes freshmen come in and they're learning their place, and it was already understood she was going to be our goalkeeper. We had some issues in the summer where we lost out on our returning goalkeeper, and she's responded exceptionally well to it. So the way she played the past 2 games to only give away 1 goal in over 180 minutes, we're real pleased with the progress she's made over last week and the progress she's going to continue for the rest of this season.
And welcome back one final time here on the ICC Hour, as once again we're joined by Madison and Allie. And we do have a big event coming up Thursday. It's going to be Junior Preview Day. I know that's something that y'all both are very, very heavily involved in. So let's just talk about Junior Preview Day and how y'all have been preparing for that.
So we actually just left our Indian delegation hours, and we're just getting tons of stuff ready. We have goodie bags for all the students. And, well, Allie, I think you might know a little bit more about this. You've been through it before.
Yeah, so I was a part of Junior Preview Day last year, and basically what we'll do as Indian delegates is we will take all the juniors and give them a tour around campus, and we have a good bit of Indian delegates, and there are right now about 800 students signed up to attend for Junior Preview Day. But what we'll do is we'll have, in the Davis Event Center, they'll have tables set up around the stadium for just about every club that ICC has to offer, and the juniors will just get to go around and learn more about ICC and what it has to offer. And then they will get game passes for the game, which is Military Appreciation Night during that week. And then we'll serve them a meal. They'll get to tour campus. It's really exciting. There's a lot going on. Hopefully the weather stays pretty But yeah, it's a lot going on that day.
And also, going back to military appreciation, any current and past members of the military, you and your family get in the game for free as well. There will be a special halftime ceremony. It's always pretty awesome to see that during football as well. Okay, Indian delegation. So for those that may not know what that is, tell us what y'all do as Indian delegates.
So as Indian delegates, we are basically the school's recruiting team. So we will go out to, rather it's a college fair, or if your high school just has like a day where we can come set up a table and pass out ICC goodies and just tell you about ICC and all the great things it has to offer. And then we also do tours all throughout the week. So if you want to set up a tour and come see the beautiful campus, then we are the people that give it to you.
Yeah, for sure. Indian delegation, this is my second year to be a part of it, and I was honored to be chosen after tryouts. It's a competitive organization to get into. It's really great for future transfer colleges, like you get scholarships for it. We get a scholarship here. It's $350 a semester. And there are really great connections that we get through Indian delegation. We get to meet all kinds of people and learn a lot about recruiting and what the school has to offer.
Yeah.
And of course, if you want to schedule one of those tours, you got two of the best right here to do at iccms.edu. All right, so we're about to wrap up the show. Also, before we do go, I want to invite you to visit iccms.edu/junior preview. Today is the last day you can sign up for Junior Preview Day. So 800 already here. I think this is going to be the biggest one we've ever had. So
very excited.
Yeah, so it's going to be a fun day there as well. So anything else y'all want to add? Maybe brag on something coming up, or maybe sway some judges for the voice?
No. I would just say stay tuned. We have a lot of exciting things coming up. We love the fall. It's coming soon. And the football games, everything. Make sure you tune in for what we have coming up for Military Appreciation Night. You might want to be a part of that. So come on out and let us have a good time.
Madison?
Yeah. I just, like we talked about earlier, like I'm just such an advocate for ICC in general, and any chance that you get to come out to any of the events that we have or any football games, it's always literally such a great atmosphere. And even if you don't go here, or if you're thinking about going here, or just anything, like we make you feel exactly like home here, make you feel just part of the ICC family. So.
And after today, my job is now in trouble as host of the ICC Hour. Thank y'all so much for helping out with the show this week. Remember, if you missed today's show, you can go back and watch it on YouTube. Simply search the ICC Hour. It'll also be available on the archives section of letsgoicctv.com. We'll see you next Tuesday at 9:06 right here on Super Talk Mississippi with the ICC Hour presented by Renaissance Bank. High school juniors, make your plans to join us on September the 19th for Junior Preview Day at Itawamba Community College. Voted the #1 community college in the state and 25th best in the country, come see what all ICC has to offer you. Learn more and register at iccms.edu/junior preview. Everyone attending Junior Preview Day will get free admission to the football game against Kahoma on Military Appreciation Night. Past and present members of the military and their families get free admission to the game and are invited to participate in a special halftime presentation. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
Student involvement is a top priority here at Itawamba Community College.
If you want to be involved with student government, then the Student Government Association is the place for you.
If you have a stellar GPA, then Phi Theta Kappa is for you.
If you're interested in the diverse culture of our campus population, then the Diversity Club is for you.
If you're interested in leadership and service, then Indian Delegation is for you.
If you're majoring in computer programming or computer networking, then CPNA, the Computer Programming Networking Association, is for you.
If you're interested in good conversations and free lunch on Thursdays, then the Wesley Foundation is for you.
Our health science programs also have specific organizations for those majors.
Student Activities is excited to bring you new opportunities here at the ICC Tupelo campus.
Whatever your passion may be, we have a place for you.
This video is brought to you by Phi Theta Kappa, Beta Chi Sigma, Tupelo campus.